Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing a love and general reading for you today. Might be a little bit brief, but we shall see. Okay, so you could be trying to restore balance in your life in some situation that you're dealing with right now. You may have had to cut out some people or some things in order to try to gain balance, or you may just be having some more alone time in attempts to balance things out in your life. So you could have felt like you could be feeling that you aren't sticking up for yourself in a certain situation. That could be a problem. Either that, or someone that you're dealing with feels like they have a need to stick up for themselves but haven't. Yeah, so you could feel like things are kind of out of balance because maybe you didn't stick up for yourself in a certain situation. And this could be romantically, or this could just be generally in your life. You're feeling a need to restore balance and come more into your power to make more decisions for yourself. You could be cutting out some technology related things. Yeah, so alright, I'm going to get a few more cards. But you could have some fear of moving on from something. You could feel like you're not sure exactly where things are going to take you in the future, and that could be what you're trying to decide for yourself. But again, you could feel like there was some kind of lack of balance in a situation because you didn't stick up for yourself somewhere with something. So what I'm getting for this is you could, if you're a creative person, you could be having some issues with, like, not like writer's block per se, but you could be feeling a little bit creatively stuck, if that's something that you do. Like, you're trying to come up with something to write, or you're trying to come up with something, and you're just feeling a little bit blocked in terms of ideas. So you could be kind of, you could be stuck between making a decision right now about something, kind of stuck between, and here too, like, it's kind of like you're stuck between staying, like, should I stay, should I go, should I keep these things or these people in my life, or should I move on? And you could be kind of lacking the clarity that you need about that in order to make a decision. You're not really sure. You could feel like you're not sure if you could be not sure of what exactly the issue is in a situation, but you feel like it's not something that you want to stay in. And you want balance and you want things to be leveled, but maybe you're not really sure of how to achieve that. And you could be, yeah, so I'm getting that you are deciding between if you should leave something, or if you are going to leave something, a situation, a place, or some habits behind. You're kind of trying to figure out how to do that. You could be just trying to decide, like, how exactly you're going to leave these things behind, or how you're going to replace them. So yeah, and in regards to a romantic situation, you could feel like you just didn't stick up for yourself in this situation, but you feel like things perhaps, you feel like you need to move on from someone in a relationship. And maybe you could just be kind of going back and forth a little bit. You could feel like you have a lot that you are, you could feel like you have a lot that you are juggling right now. and it could be kind of taking a toll on you emotionally because you feel like you're carrying a lot of baggage with you at the moment. But I think I'm getting that you're trying to determine how to move on from this, and what you'll move towards is kind of what you are figuring out at the moment. Yeah. So, some kind of decision and needs to be made in your life, maybe on if you should move on. I'm getting that you do want to move on from something. There's something that you want to leave behind, but you just need to fully decide on that being the case. Something that makes you feel kind of not in your full power. Or you could just be wanting to be humble at the moment and you're deciding to leave some things behind, but you don't want to go down to like a bad place. So you're trying to keep yourself level-headed and above water, but you could just be sick of having to assert yourself. If you have stuck up for yourself, you could, but you're like having to keep sticking up for yourself with something, you could just be sick of that. So you have to decide how to move on, where to move on to, and what to do with this baggage, this emotional baggage that you have. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you could be trying to move on from some addictions. That could be the situation. Some addictions that get in the way of your mental clarity. You could also be feeling codependent to a person, like you're very attached to someone, but by being so attached to this person, by feeling somewhat dependent on this person, it takes away from your own power. Healing family issues in reverse. I don't really take these cards in reverse, but so if you are trying to heal family issues right now, then this is just about you. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, or since it was in reverse, it could be that you are ignoring some family issues that you might have. You could be feeling some resentment towards your parents that you have yet to forgive, and that could be negatively affecting your love life. Calling in your soulmate. So I'm getting perhaps that family issues, or you're choosing to ignore family issues, or you are in the process of forgiving your parents, as it says, and this will bring you a soulmate. By doing so, by coming to a place of forgiveness and gratitude about things, maybe so that the weight of like your emotional baggage won't feel so heavy. I mean, there is some kind of ignoring of feelings, disregarding some feelings here. So yeah, you could just be kind of in a rut creatively, or like stuck between a decision that you need to make, and that could be kind of weighing you down. Or there's something in your life that's weighing you down, but you're not really sure exactly how to go about cutting it out of your life. If it's something that you're addicted to, then it could be quite hard to do so. You don't want to throw yourself out of balance. Nutrition was in reverse. I don't normally always take these cards in reverse though. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So this could just be, I guess, saying that like cooking is something that brings you a lot of joy and could help you. Like there are certain activities that just take your mind off things and relax you, could make you feel balanced to cook. And this could also just be a reminder to consume things that are healthy for you, or to cook. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So the Justice card came twice, and these aren't all things like that at all. So you could be doing something in order to bring justice to a situation, or you could feel like things are more imbalanced for you. You're either feeling like things are imbalanced, so you're taking some actions to get your life back in balance, or you are feeling somewhat balanced, and you don't want to knock that off. You don't want to knock yourself out of balance because you're feeling balanced right now. If that makes sense. So, and this could be about your career, to where you feel like you need to find perhaps a proper balance of work and play, or you're finding that recently. Practice was in reverse. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So with this creative block, it could be you have some creative things or things that you're into, maybe just general skills. It doesn't have to be something creative. You could be a writer or a painter or something like that, or something to do with computers, but you're kind of neglecting that skill set. It's not something I'm really getting heavily, but this could just be a reminder that perhaps you will find balance through cooking and practicing one of your hobbies. And in relation to love and romance, there could be something from the past that you, or some people who have been with you, some people that you have known for a long time, a person that you have known for a long time. It could be your family that you're feeling somewhat codependent on, and you just have to sort that out. Sort out some emotional baggage, and perhaps you'll cook more. And so once you sort out that emotional baggage, this card here, once you make a decision to sort out your emotional baggage, then you will be able to be with someone who fulfills you. Or it will be easier to be with someone who you see as your soulmate. So once you just kind of deal with things, forgive yourself emotionally, it will bring, forgive your parents emotionally. Perhaps forgive yourself for something so that you can feel there is justice in a situation. I don't know if this reading has made any sense at all. I hope it did though. So you just may again be cutting some things out in order to have balance as well. Or there is need to stick up for yourself to move on from something as well. Okay, so and then romantically, perhaps you could be stuck between a decision of moving on in some relationship. You feel like you should move on, but you're not. Again, you're just not sure how to do it. Or someone that you're dealing with is kind of juggling. And I was hurt by someone before you, so again, you could just be having some emotional baggage that you have yet to let go of. Let me get one more of these cards. So that's just so you have to decide to move on, but you just keep kind of circling back to it in your emotions. You could just be feeling kind of stressed out. I knew this would come out. I completely just shuffled it and said let go. So there's something that you just need to let go of in order to find some balance. And it also could be this person that you're dealing with has some things to let go of before they can move forward with things. So if you're dealing with someone who seems kind of indecisive about you, it's because they have things from their past that they need to let go of. And I want to see you. So someone that you're dealing with could really be wanting to see you. So there's someone who's someone wants to see you, or maybe you want to see yourself move on from these things as well. You want to see yourself get to a better place. So thank you, Libra. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope you enjoy your day or night.